Welcome back to day 3 of the 10K in 30 days challenge, Teachers Edition. All right, so I hope y'all ready for day 3. And let's go ahead and let's do a recap from yesterday. So yesterday we focused on setting intentions. We wanted to make sure that we're not just trying to set goals because we're attracting success. We're not out here trying to chase goals. And so tell me, how did you do with your affirmations? Did you come up with your affirmations? Did you follow through with the homework from day 2? And be honest with me. Tell me in the comments, in the chat. Have you checked in with any limiting beliefs? When you thought about what it was you were affirming, what it was you were believing for, what it is that you're praying for, and what it is that you're aligning yourself for, did you bump into any limiting beliefs? And I want you to remember that you can make $10,000. You got to believe that you can make $10,000 is the first step to making it happen. And today we're going to map out exactly how you'll get there. Okay. So I want you to imagine your income as a garden. You already have some plants growing. You got some stuff already growing there because you already work a job. You already have some type of money coming in. You already have some things going for you. These represent what you currently earn. Now I want you to think about the space you have left. That's what we need to fill in order to reach our $10,000 garden of abundance. So let's calculate this together. Let's go ahead. We're going to calculate it together, and I'm going to try to do it so that you can see me as I work through this. I'm going to share my screen and allow you to be able to see me as I work through this. So I really want to make this clear for you and show you how all of this can be a reality. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start by calculating your current income. So I want you to write down your current income. What is your current income? Okay. So start by calculating what you currently earn monthly. For instance, let's say you're a teacher and you're earning $55,000 a year. So your salary is $55,000 per year. And this is per year. And if we know that we normally get 26 paychecks, we're going to divide that by 26 paychecks. That's every 2 weeks, because most of us get paid every 2 weeks, which is 26 times in a year. So that's going to be about, and we're estimating about $2,200 per paycheck. That's per check. You get 2 of them a month. And so, but we also got to do taxes. So let's take out taxes, and we're still estimating. We're going to say that after taxes, you're at about $1,900 a month. I'm sorry, per check. That's per check. Well, you get 2 checks in a month. So that's real simple. We got $1,900 times 2, and that's $3,800 that you will have in the month. And then if we take 10,000, subtract that 3,800, it brings us to a total of 6,200. So now we know that in order to hit the $10,000 mark, we only really need to bring in $6,200. So now our goal is 6,200 because we already have 3,800 coming in. Now, if you have some other income that's coming in, please add it to that, because our goal is to get to $10,000 a month and not just to bring a whole extra 10,000 in. So our goal is to get to the $10,000. If we can get here, include all current income. Income is money coming in. It does not mean only money that comes from your job. Okay. So I hope that that's pretty clear for you. Okay. So now that we know how much money we need to make, and put it in the chat for us, how much money do you need to make? We got to get into the habit of being able to talk about money. We have to get into the habit of being able to discuss what it is that we need, what it is that we desire. Share it in the chat. How much do you need to make this month in order to get to $10,000? And now the next thing we need to do, step 2, is we got to identify the skill. Now, we're going to list your marketable skills, and these are your seeds, okay? So these are the seeds that you have. These seeds will produce ripe fruit, really good fruit. What can you offer right now that people will pay you for? I want you to stop and think about that. What are the skills that you can offer right now that people can pay you for? And I want to be clear, this is not about passion. This is not about passion. This is about demand. I don't want you to think about what it is that you love doing. What is it that you're good at that you can get paid for? Because our goal is to create income, and it's not about what is it that we love to do. So passion and purpose is not what we're working in right now. We're working to create income. So what do I mean? Like, can you tutor? Can you consult? Maybe you're a great writer. I want you to think of all of the skills that you have that you can use to generate income. So begin to think about that and add them into the comments to let us know. And that's also going to help other people. I'll give you some examples. Maybe you're a great writer and you can create content for blogs or magazines or ghostwrite for clients. Maybe you do really good editing. Some of us are really good with Canva. Oh my goodness. Some of us are really good with Canva and other, Adobe and all of those things. Maybe you have really great graphic design and you can design logos. Maybe you can support with some marketing materials, or you can use, you can help people update their websites and help them on apps. Some of us are really good with web development, building and helping people maintain their websites or web applications. And then of course, we always have like teaching and tutoring. So you can do private tutoring, or you can do coaching in specific subject areas or skills. And of course, because school is just starting back, lots of new teachers are entering into the school system. In Houston alone, they have 1,700 teachers who are going into the school system. And guess what? Those teachers don't want to lose their job at the end of the year, and they want some help. So you can offer some coaching to them, new teacher coaching, mentoring, and especially our special education teachers and our ESL teachers. They need help figuring out how to work with the other teachers, how to support their students, how to follow up on IEPs. Even with our ESL teachers, they need, the new teachers need to understand how to administer the WIDA test and so many other things. Maybe you're really good at photography. That is a very marketable skill right now. And everybody knows that if you're good with photography, you can sell photos online, you can work as a freelance photographer, or you can offer photography workshops. I really want us to think higher and not think about working harder. Videography is huge right now because people are creating more social media content. They're creating promotional videos, wedding videos, and all types of things. And then let's not forget about all those people who have those savvy social media skills. Come on, girl, we can make some money with that. You can be a social media manager and manage social media accounts for businesses or personal brands. Now, my favorite is consulting, providing your expert advice in your field or business. It can be around anything. It can be around technology. It can be, AI is huge right now. Oh my goodness, AI is so huge. So if you have mastered something in artificial intelligence, even if it's Chat GPT, maybe you can help teachers to incorporate Chat GPT in their classroom, whatever it might be. There are so many AI tools out here. Maybe you can make money doing public speaking, giving talks at conferences, workshops, or guest lecturing. And, let's be honest, you don't know because you haven't asked. I was talking to some folks, they are fitness trainers, and all you have to do is offer your services or sponsor a fitness class or even create an online fitness program. Just like I'm doing this 30-day challenge, why don't you do a 21-day fitness challenge and go on each day demonstrating your fitness routines and then offer to work with people? Because people are looking for it. We can't forget about music lessons for our people who are musically inclined. You can teach about instruments or even do voice lessons, and that can be in person or online. There are a lot of people who are really good at crafts and art, or arts and crafts. And so you can sell some of those handmade things and go to your local markets. Right here by my house, every Sunday they have a farmer's market and they sell tables. Tables are nothing but $20. But the hundreds of people who come through there, you can make your $20 back just off one sale. And then anything that you make after that is nothing but profit. Now, here's one that I want people to stop sleeping on. All of our people who maybe came here and they may be immigrants, people are making really good money doing translation and language services. So you can offer translation services or even teaching language, be it English or your native language, to folks. So I want you to think about how you can make money with that. Virtual assistants. Educators make the best virtual assistants. And then think about those people who are really good at cooking and baking. You can definitely use your cooking and baking skills to bring in some extra money. And not only cooking and baking, but what about if you ran a cooking class? What if you did a meal prep service? Or what if you did some catering for this month? And then I always think about Miss Stacy with her event planning. Some of you all are really good at organizing events, and you know people who are looking for events. What about family reunions? What about graduations? What about anniversaries? People need help planning those events. Right now, I'm planning my niece's housewarming party. And that's a lot of work. I would love for somebody to help me to plan it, do the work, and I just show up in all of my greatness and say, ta-da, everything is done. It looks great. And if they created the invitation, got them sent out, came up with the food list, it's not that they're physically coming to do the things. They are creating and organizing everything for me so that I don't have to spend all of that time doing that. So I'm just giving you some ideas of some of the skills that you may have that you can sell. A lot of times we're not able to identify the skills because we're too busy thinking about other things, doing other things, trying to people please and help other people. So first, you're going to identify your current income and what the gap is between where you're at and what you need to get to the $10,000 mark. And then you're going to identify what skills you have that are marketable that you can use to create income. We're going to generate income using our skills. Step number 3, you got to create an offer. With those skills in mind, think about how you can package those skills into an offer. Can you offer a tutoring package or a workshop or perhaps some short-term consultancies? I want you to list out possible services that you can provide that align with your skills that you've identified. And before you get to saying that, oh my goodness, it sounds like too much, I don't know how to do that, why don't you take a minute and just try it? Before you say what you can't do, what people won't pay you for, how this is not going to work, this is going to take too long, people are not going to buy it, stop. Get your paper. I want you to identify your skills. I just gave you a list of them. There are so many more that you can do. I'll try to come up with some more as we're going, just to give you some ideas. And then I want you to think about creating the offer. What is the offer that you're going to create? List out all of the possible services that you can provide that align with the skills that you've identified. And then to break it down even further, think about your daily goals. Break it down further. To make an additional $6,200 in a month, you need about $300 each day if you're working for just 20 days. So we're not even counting the full 30 days. We're counting about 20 days. And even if you break it down to $300 a day, but think about this. How can 1 or 2 big sales or several smaller sales help you meet your expectation? So what if you had something that sold for $1,000? You would only need to sell 5 or 6 of them. So it's a lot of ways to make this happen. So I want you to think of each skill and service as a seed that you're planting in your financial garden. Each has the potential to grow into a significant part of your income, but you got to be able to visualize your garden thriving, the plants growing taller and fuller each day as you nurture them with your efforts. And I know some of you all are sitting there and you're thinking, well, I still don't have it. I still don't know how it is I'm going to make this money. So let me give you some more examples. I'm going to try to give you some examples that as teachers, you may be able to relate to. Well, tutoring is always the fan favorite because we know if we put a call out or let people know that we're offering tutoring services, and all you got to do is find the people who have kids starting school. You know, COVID left a lot of kids who are not reading on a grade level. And let's be honest, a lot of kids were not reading on grade level before then. And so offer tutoring services to them. But here's an untapped area that people forget about: test prep. For those teachers who want to become teachers, they have to take a test, and that fail rate on that test is getting higher and higher. What if you were able to help them to prep for that test? They don't even know that you can help them to prep. And just like it's a new school year, whole bunch of seniors are starting school. You know, people who have kids who are in the 12th grade, they need to take the ACT. Why don't you help them prep for the ACT test? Why don't you set up 3 or 4 Saturdays, 2 or 3 hours, get the test prep book and help them to prep, and you're going to charge for that. Find a business owner who is a small business owner. Maybe they're a solopreneur. Offer virtual assistant services to them. They don't even have to live in your town because most of this is done over the internet. And so it's about going into who we know. A lot of the answers to our problems are right in our phone contacts. You can be an organizer. You can be an event planner. Some of you all are really great writers. Why not do grant writing? And for the people who are always on YouTube University, always at Google College, get paid for that. When you hear people who are trying to figure out solutions to problems, offer to do the research for them for a fee, not for free. Then some of y'all, listen here, some of y'all are on this in these internet streets working for free. You're creating content for Facebook, for Instagram, for TikTok, for all of these people, and you're doing it for free. Why don't you take this month and work to monetize your social media? Because it's not as hard as you think. It's just that you're not consistent enough and you're not following the rules that they've given you to monetize social media. A lot of you all were right here on the journey with me and started with me with 0 subscribers. And now I have over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just going to keep working to keep helping it to grow. And it only took me 6 or 7 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. And that was not with a consistent plan. So think about monetizing your social media. Curriculum writing. I want you to think about all of the businesses, all of the people who have an idea, who want to do something more, but they know that they need a curriculum. You can be the curriculum writer. Right now, we just helped one of our community members. She's writing a curriculum for a real estate agent. The real estate agent is now moving into coaching, and she's teaching people how to go from being an independent real estate agent to a real estate business owner and forming a team and going from 6 figures to 7 figures. She has to have a curriculum for that. She already knows what needs to be in the curriculum. She doesn't know how to structure it, what order to put it in, and how to set it up so that it makes sense. And when she's not teaching it, that somebody else can teach it. So we set her up with one of our community members, and our community member is taking the information that she already has, all of her PowerPoint presentations and all of the workshops that she's done. She's going to organize them into a course right on Kajabi, on Kartra. And she is charging her anywhere between, I think she was anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000. She doesn't have to create any content. The content is already created. So I want you to understand that curriculum writing is a lucrative area. You just have to let people know this is what you do and how you can help them. When they're talking about the thing that they're trying to do, you need to ask them, do they have a curriculum? We have a person in our community who is an etiquette coach. She may need a curriculum. If she doesn't know how to write the curriculum, somebody else can get paid to write the curriculum for her. Then, of course, editing and proofreading. All of y'all people who reading these dissertations for free, stop it now. All of y'all people who reading these books that these people are self-publishing, stop it now. You're reading these books, editing them for people, revising them, proofreading. You need to put a price onto that. And then you can always do freelance writing on places like Upwork and Fiverr, where you put it out there that I am working, I'm available for services. And then one thing that most of us educators are good at is resume writing. And now they have AI tools that really help you. I know that resume.ai will really help you to get a resume written really good. And then you take that resume and you buy a template off Etsy and you input that information from resume.ai onto that template from Etsy. And now you've spent maybe 20 minutes creating a fabulous resume, because resume.ai is going to take the information that you give it and it's going to turn it into something amazing. And all you have to do is proofread it and make it sound even better. And bam, now you have somebody paying you $150 for a resume that took you 20 minutes. And then once you do that resume for them, then you let them know, who can you refer me to? So, and the way people are looking for jobs these days, part of the reason why they're not getting a job is because they have horrible resumes. Okay, so the next thing, I don't want us to sleep on, some of the delivery services, because some of us don't want to do things that require us to think, that require us to interact with people. We want to be away from the school and free from the school. So what about Amazon Flex, Instacart, and DoorDash? This is daily money that you can make. This is daily money. Remember, and you can meet some amazing people. You can connect with some really great people. And some people just don't want to think. They want something that is low maintenance that they can do. That's it. Okay, now I want us to know that a lot of us, we have stuff right in our homes. That is money sitting in our homes. We have old computers. We have all types of stuff that is sitting in storage, that's sitting up in our attics, that's sitting in our garages, that's in our basements that we are not using, have not used in 1, 2, 3, 4 years. And we just keep looking at it. Folks, come on, let's get this stuff on the online marketplace. Let's go ahead and put it on Thumbtack. Let's go ahead and put it on Facebook Marketplace. Let's go ahead and put it on Craigslist. That old camera that you had, that old sewing machine that you don't use anymore, all those things that you don't use anymore. Why are you holding on to it? And it's cluttering up your space. Let's go ahead, let's sell it, and let's add to our income for the month. Some of us need to check out the Lemonade app. On Lemonade, that's one of the newer apps, and I believe it's sponsored by TikTok. You can definitely make money. You can sell through affiliate link. And because it's new, it's easier to get onto and break ground. So some of you all need to be checking out the Lemonade app. And then affiliate marketing. When you use a service and you like the service and they have a link that you can be an affiliate, you can make money by just recommending services to other people. And then one of the things that my niece is doing, she is a really good bartender, but she's not working in bartending right now. And so at her house, she makes frozen slushy drinks and people come to buy them. People absolutely come to buy them. Some people, I know someone who right now this summer is making money doing property management. They're making money doing property management. That's not their job. The lady who had real estate and she's out of town, and she overheard the conversation, and she said, I would be willing to go check on your properties and to help you take care of any maintenance that needs to be done. Well, she started doing it with one property. The lady had 3 properties. That one went well. She added on the other 3. All she does is she stops by the house 1 or 2 times a month. And if there's a problem, they need a plumber, they need somebody to come out, she's the point of contact that they call. She gets paid every month for that little amount of service. So I just want us to begin to think outside of the box, to think about what we can do to bring in extra money. But I tell you what, doing nothing, you're going to get nothing. Let me say that again for you. Doing nothing, you will get nothing. So I ask you to take action today. Today, all I simply want you to do is identify your skills, decide how you can package them, and set a daily income target. And share your plan in the chat with us. Put it in the comments so that we can see what your plan is. And let's support each other in growing our gardens of abundance. So today we've talked about how we are going to get our money. And so tomorrow on day 4, I'm going to tell you how to pitch your services. So we got to first identify what you're selling. And now tomorrow, day 4, we're going to talk about how to pitch your services. So come join me tomorrow. as we talk about how to pitch your services, I want to thank you for joining me today. And remember that every step is a part of the larger journey to the $10,000. Tune in tomorrow. And again, we're going to talk about how to pitch your services. And I'll give you a little bit on how to market those offers as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for updates, and keep pushing towards your financial goals. People, we can do this. All you got to do is believe that you can, and it is so. Believe, believe, believe. Do your affirmations. Let's get in the right energy. Let's get aligned. We got to make sure that we got the right vibration. And I'm telling you, once we're aligned, you're going to see things start to come together. Y'all have a good rest of your day.